Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for February 8th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This particular pair moved lower, did fill the gap from the open, did create an inside bar during this last session. It is moving sideways with a bias that is sideways. We are looking for it to possibly go up to 90.06, possibly down to 88.57. Look for some resistance around 89.55. and look for some support around 88.80. Okay, now switching over to the EURUSD pair. This particular pair closed down today. It also formed an inside bar. We are looking for it to potentially move up to 137.45 and hit resistance there, possibly moving lower to 138.83 and hit support at that level. Now the pound US dollar pair, this pair moved lower, closed lower, but just barely. We are looking for this pair to continue lower with a bias to the downside. Look for it to possibly hit some resistance around 157.26 if we get a pullback, and look for support around 155.31. Okay, now the US Swiss. This pair gapped up at the open, did close that gap, did create an inside bar also. We are looking for this pair to continue moving higher with a bias to the upside. Look for it to hit resistance around 108.16, possibly hitting support at 106.76. As far as news announcements go, we have the European Union has the German CPI for June being released at 2 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus on that is that it's the same at 0.8%. Now the pound has their gross domestic product estimates for January. Previous was 0.3%. No consensus given on that. Now, as far as going into this next session, what am I looking for? If we get a pullback in the Euro USD, and that's a big if, but if we get a pullback, looking for a break off this inside bar to the upside, looking for it to go up about 100 pips and hit this area of support that we had. So between this point and this point, it's about 100 pips worth of movement. I do believe if we get a pullback that we could see it happen. If you look at the pullback that occurred from, say, this low up, we win 164 pips, and from here to the top we have about 113. This pullback, if we just go from this high up to here, we're at 104. So I do believe there's about 100 pips worth of movement in this if we get a breakout to the upside. So definitely keep an eye on this pair. Well, that pretty much does it for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.